Hello my lovelies, Captain TigerLily here, and we are back with more of our Book Suggestion Wednesdays. Now, to start this off with, I picked two books that I've loved for years. Both of the series are so good, and it's a series that I feel like a lot more people should be reading because they don't get the recognition they deserve. At least I don't think. One of them did get a movie treatment. It was not a good movie treatment, but it was a movie treatment. It was not quite Aragon levels of bad, but it was bad. And considering I've read all of the books in that series, I was not happy about it. It was almost as bad as the Series of Unfortunate Events movie treatment, which thank God for the Netflix TV show because that TV show is so good. Like, spot on. It's so good. But the movie, Series of Unfortunate Events, was bad. I liked Jim Carrey as Count Olaf, and I liked the kids, but they didn't follow the story properly. Things happened in the wrong order, and it just made me mad. So, I'm going to give you guys the lowdown on what these two books are about and their whole series, and I hope that you guys like them as much as I did. So, the first one is called The Guardians of Ga'Hoole series by Catherine Lasky. This is the first book, The Capture. And all of the characters are not human in this book. They're all animals. And kind of like the Redwall series, but this is a little more geared for kids. And I think that's part of one of the reasons I liked it so much, is that it's that good. But I will read the back of the book as usual, so you guys can see if you like the story. So, Soren is born in the forest of Tydo, a tranquil kingdom where the barn owls dwell. But evil lurks in the owl world, evil that threatens to shatter Tydo's peace and change the course of Soren's life forever. Soren is captured and taken to a dark and forbidding canyon. It's called an orphanage, but Soren believes it's something far worse. He and his friend Gylfi know that the only way out is up. To escape, they will need to do something they have never done before: fly. And so begins a magical journey. Along the way, Soren and Gylfi meet Twilight and Digger. The four owls band together to seek the truth and protect the owl world from an unimaginable danger. This book series, I think, ended up being... I know for a fact there's at least 13 books. There might be 15 or 16. I can't remember. It's a fairly decent chunk of books to get into, but they're not super, super long. So, like, this one's only about 230 pages, so it's not a super long book. It doesn't take too terribly long to get into, and it picks up fairly quickly, which is one of those things that I'm really glad about. I hate when it takes stories like a super long time to get interesting, because then I just lose interest with wanting to read the book series as a whole, no matter how good everybody tells me the book series is. So, this one doesn't take too long to pick up, and the action parts of it pick up pretty quickly within the first few chapters of the book. So, I will leave all the links down below for you guys to go check this book out for yourself. And this is book one. It's called The Capture. And the series is The Guardians of Ga'Hoole. I will leave everything down below for you guys to go check out as usual. So, and if you guys like it, let me know what you thought of it down in the comments section. Alright guys, the next book today is called The Fire Within, and this is by Krista Lacey. This is the first book in a series of, I know for a fact, at least 6 or 7 books. It's a little bit bigger of a digest, but it's no more difficult to read than The Guardians of Ga'Hoole. So, I like this book because it explores kind of a melding of modern world with just a hint of magic. And I feel like that kind of gives it like that immersive world feel. Kind of like how when you read Harry Potter, you feel like that you could be, the Harry Potter world could be a part of our world. Like it feels like it's a part of our real world. That's what these books are like. These books put everything together in a way that makes it feel real. It makes it feel like it's really a part of our world. And I love that. I love that about these books. So, as usual, I will read the back and you guys can decide for yourselves what you think of it. A magical adventure about the power of dragons. When David moves in with Elizabeth Pennycettle and her 11-year-old daughter Lucy, he discovers a collection of clay dragons that come to life. David's own special dragon inspires him to write a story which reveals the secrets behind a mystery. In order to solve the mystery and save his dragon, David must master the magic of the fire within, not only with his hands, but also with his heart. This story... oh gosh, how do I even begin? This story is actually one of the first books that I read that really made me realize that I want to be a writer. There's a cattail in my screen. Y'all saw that, right? There was a cattail right there. She does that. Oh well. But yeah, this series of books is one of the series that made me realize I really wanted to be a writer. And it just felt, it hit harder to home with me than I thought it was going to. And I loved it. I fell in love with this series so fast. Like, I immediately, as soon as I finished the first book, went out and looked for like the next 3 because I was like, I'm gonna binge read these books immediately. And I love them so much. I really hope you guys do too, because these are such good reads. I feel like everyone who reads them will love them. So, if you guys want to check out this book, I will leave the links down below. And this is the first book in the Fire Within series. This is by Chris DeLacy, and I will leave the links down in the description below for you guys to go check that out for yourself. And as usual, if you guys like the book, let me know what you think of it down in the comment section, because I would love to see all of my favorite books being spread to loads more people, because that's part of reading. I feel like that's a big part of being a reader, is sharing that world with other people and being able to spread the feeling that you felt by reading that book with other people. So please guys, if you do like these books, share them with all of your friends, share them with everybody else that you know or you think would like the books. That's the whole point. So let me know what you guys think of these books down in the comment section, and if you guys liked this video, hit the like button down below and subscribe if you guys want to see more of my book suggestions next week. And don't forget to hit the bell button, because YouTube is poop sometimes and doesn't like to give you notifications. So if you hit the bell and click the all button, you will make sure that you are notified when my videos go live. So that being said, this is Captain TigerLily, and I will see you guys next week for more book suggestions. Bye, my lovelies!